Hey guys, it's Rob from the PickMyPerk series, and you are watching some Drop Zone on Modern Warfare 3, which is a brand new game type, and it is, oh gosh, I haven't quite made up my mind on whether it's terrible or kind of fun or what it is. Basically, the idea is, if you're familiar with Halo and the King of the Hill game type, something very similar to that. And essentially what you're going to do is there's going to be a capture point on the map, and it's going to be surrounded by kind of like that red smoke when you drop a care package marker. And you're going to go in, and the longer your team is on it and the more of your team that's on it, the more points you get. And as you're capturing it, these care packages fall out of the sky. So there's no kill streaks except for those. So that's kind of nice. It levels the playing field, and you are getting the kill streaks, but the disadvantage is you're located in one spot, so the enemy knows right where to get you. And I think I jumped in the middle of this. No, this was the very beginning of the game. We actually did fairly well, fairly quickly. But the problem is you're stationary for so long. The other team knows exactly where you are. They come track you down, and multi-kills are just so commonplace because there's so many people on the drop zone. And you can see up by the mini-map there is a counter for how much time until it moves, and there's also it looks like a mini scoreboard, but it tells you how many of your team are on the drop zone and how many of the other team are on the drop zone. So if there's a bunch of your guys on there, you know you're capturing it, and if it's a bunch of fat red guys, then you know that you get your work cut out for you to clear it off. So what happens is air support tends to be fairly prevalent because these packages just fall from the sky at random times as you're capturing. And having a stinger, I would say, is probably a really good way to go to counter that to some degree. It's tough to say how good a game this is because it's a brand new game type for Modern Warfare 3. Like I said, it's similarly done in Halo. So the game type itself is not new, but in Modern Warfare and Call of Duty, it's definitely a new addition. And I don't know what I'm doing there, looking at my map like I'm going to pause the game or something. But the game, it's hard to, I don't know. I like the fast pace and the chaotic feel to it. I don't like the fact that it's so easy to die. Staying alive in this game type is really difficult because there's so many people. They're always in motion, and there's always some sort of kill streak up in the air. So I'm really on the fence about this one as to whether or not I like it or not. I had some trouble with my new router that I had to put in because my old one broke, and I played about 4 or 5 rounds. I'd say this is about the third one I played, and so far I'm undecided. I'm on the fence about it, but it's interesting. I'm glad they're innovating and trying to take some of these game types that are popular in other series and implement them into the Call of Duty franchise. It shows that they're trying. I just don't know that this one is necessarily a good fit. So I'm going to give it a little more time and see if I really like it, play it a bit more, maybe try playing it with a team and seeing how that goes. That was the other thing. I was playing this all by myself, and that tends to make a difference. When you've got teammates you can rely on and do some work, then it's not so bad. If you're kind of a lone wolf and trying to get stuff done, then it's a whole other issue. But like I said, it's definitely a game type where you want to have some sort of way to counter the air support. A stinger or a SMAW would definitely be a good way to go. Explosives in this game are really a benefit because, like C4 or Semtex, or even the RPG, because when you do come upon one of these points that's been captured by the enemy, you lob a rocket in there or a chunk of C4, and you're going to get a couple kills at least. So it's definitely not the worst game type I've played. It's just so chaotic, and that's, like I said, probably partly due to the fact that I was running without a team. So we handled those guys fairly easily. 7,500 to 600. That's a pretty good beatdown. So anyways, guys, I will talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay as well as getting a peek at this new game type. I will talk to you later.
Bye.